Alright, we've got a new construction level, which means we can summon even better Vine Men for the Mighty... Not Vine Men, Undead Skeleton Vine Men for Mighty Mage, who has casted the old version of the spell. And we've had a battle with the lovely couple's army. So, cannon fodder running in first. They're just fighting a bunch of tribal deer archer people. Lots of ammunition being spent on them. Our main army sweeping south, coming in to assassinate their druid leader who's ran away. And the enemy formation is completely broken. And because the lovely couple are 2 people rolled into 1, they were casting spells whilst in melee range, which is very handy. So what, we lost some Menades, which are fine, and we lost some Minotaurs, which are fine. So the cannon fodder did their job. No one important died. Love to see it. Unexpected event in Gentle Woods. Snow has meant we got less gold. Wow. Oh, what's this? This is another nation. Satis. And they're in the forest, which is bad because we want the forest. But we don't need that forest at the moment. I guess we'll let it slide. 30 enemies. They might try and come to this territory, so I'm inclined to garrison some defense there. Put it at 35. So we found another enemy nation. Good to know. And they have some giants here. Alright, so back to the Pine Grove. We've built a temple. The enemy dominion is still very strong, so we'll send this turn preaching. Meanwhile, Geothea is going to cast a spell. Oh, that's why we couldn't do it, because we need a lab. How did I forget that? Okay, so that was a bit of a misplay. We could have actually done it with Blessed One after all. No biggie. We'll build a lab and preach this turn, hopefully to remove some of their dominion. And then we can do what I was planning on the next turn. So these 2 were successful. I guess we could just take over that land now with them. I wanted to seduce one of their commanders. And there is a risk that they will send one of those gods of theirs to kill us if we do that. So instead, we could have them conquer this place. Another flat land with generic enemies. And that will completely encircle this throne in my territory, which doesn't sound that bad when you think about it. Now, let's see how the God's army is looking like after that spell. Okay, we've got 24. That's probably enough. But now that we do have that next level of construction, I kind of want to cast a spell at least once. Construct Mandragora. Superior zombie vine men. We will cast that with no problems. Right, so she has built the temple, and now we're going to have her search for magical sites in that area. Themis and Trides have met up, and the enemy... Oh, that's an enemy faction, so if we strike, we will declare war on them, which could be a bit frustrating, as declaring war means that they will be more inclined to send their god or strong units after my own. Which is annoying because I'm pretty sure the previous turn that was a neutral area. But at the same time, I don't think they will have spread that far. Because if you look at the map, they're sandwiched between my north and south borders, which doesn't leave them a lot of room. So it could be worth it, but we don't really need to open up another front when we've already started aggressing with the Reds over there. This is the decisions a ruler must make. Ambidextrous. Did he always have that? Or... I don't think he always had that. Where did that come from? Ambidextrous. Reduces the skill penalty when wielding 2 or more weapons. Yeah, where the... Is that because of his heroic ability? Leveling up again? Despite the fact he's a spineless coward. I should be able to take a look. Yeah, Themis is the second highest. Technically third, but that guy's dead. I don't know what to think about that. I was so ready to replace Themis with this guy. But now this army's kind of got nothing to do, because the whole point was, you know what, it could be a bad call, but Themis, you're here for a reason, and it's to fight. So we will fight. I will have you cast, I don't know, not hold, cast, yeah, courage. This army definitely needs that, that's for sure. And then you'll attack the closest enemy, I suppose. Hopefully that's not going to get you killed. But we'll see. This could be a bad idea, but the Minotaurs need to do something. Come on. So we're building in the forest there. That's going fine. Pangaea's home base is fine with the research. I don't think we need to build another magic item yet. Oh, actually, we're a fair bit away. I don't know. I don't know. We could build another magic item. Another lion pelt wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be bad at all. Especially for Blessed One or for the Lovers. Oh wait, no, Lovers already got it. So it would be Blessed One who could do the... Yeah, alright, we'll build one because you need to be in a lab to equip, and she's currently going to stand on one. So we'll save some time doing that. We'll lose some research temporarily, but that's fine. Alchemy, we're going to turn more of those water gems into astral pearls, and then we get the earth gem, and then we'll get bookworm to craft another pelt. Our reserves are slowly but surely growing, so once again I'll add 3 of them, about 4 this time. Couple centaurs, couple minotaurs, and no satyrs as usual. Then our scout will remain where it's most valuable. And yeah, we're casting over there. Minotaurs going north, horse people going southwest. That's another turn, I think. Right, so conjuration was very low, so we researched that with relative speed. We casted this new spell. Search for magic sites, but we found nothing. It doesn't mean there aren't any there, but she's not able to find them. Unfortunate. Then we had a battle with the Minotaurs we sent north. So, expectations are low here. I'm just hoping our special Minotaur doesn't die. Sermon of Courage on some of the satyrs. They have 1 elephant, and they got their special, whoever this is, commander from their nation. Size 5, he's a giant, he's got some HP, he's got some strength. Nothing special besides that, though. Let's see the Minotaurs not run away. Okay, elephant down, that was the one I was most concerned with. We're swarming their infantry, the slingers won't be able to do much. Their giant hasn't even killed the Minotaur harassing him, and he's dead. So we've taken it. That was very easy, but that's the only thing I trust Themis with, and I don't even trust him with that. But hey, we won. And we lost 5 of the cannon fodders. And then we got against neutral territory. Where was this? Who was this with? Oh yes, of course. The lovely couple. Should be a curb stomp, I think. And the nice thing is that the lovely couple will heal people near them during the fight, which is very unique to that army. We lost cannon fodder again, so they're getting low on cannon fodder. I didn't give them much, but the cannon fodder that is there have been doing their jobs. Unexpected event in one of my territories. Income up, defense up. The governor wants to improve defenses. Good man. Okay. What's the state of the realm now? Pine Grove has removed the enemy's dominion. It's not our dominion yet. It's neutral now, which is still an improvement. We can give Blessed One her invincible lion pelt, just to keep her survival up, which is nice. And I might keep her preaching again, so that we can send Giathea to seduce. It would be funny to steal it from the god, but I don't want to really risk sending our Dryad to their god, who will probably smite them down. So yeah, we'll go for this random giant over there, I think. Let's see. So you didn't find any sites there. But there's no temple to the north, so you can go and build one there. And here we go. 60 enemies. And they've got a large giant commander, according to the scout, and it's fortified. That might actually be their capital. It's called I think that is their capital. So very important discovery. Have they not spread anywhere? They've not taken there. They've not taken the Forgotten Woods. And my place is just a few paces north. Which, again, the worry is, oh, maybe their god's still asleep. There's still one tier of god. We could wipe them off the map if we were close enough. And we are close enough. Mighty Mage. So, here we go. Mandragoras. They've got, I think, one extra sleep vine. And they've got more HP. They're just bigger, tankier versions of the small ones. So we just slap them in there. And then I guess we'll start heading south and seeing what we find. I doubt these people are going to be an issue for our god. And we can set up this place with some defenders, since it is an important place to hold. I'll give them 30. 31, fine. Whatever. So we're going to pincer maneuver. Wasn't really planning on doing that, but when you see an opportunity, sometimes you just got to take it. At the same time, we could sweep into the wetlands, which was the original plan. But can't win if they're dead. So we will stick with that plan for now. Bookworm can return to research. These people, I don't know. Could we use them to conquer that forest? That's a way better place for my army to stay up in. Yeah, we got enough units. We got enough units. So these guys are going to go west and take Witch's Corpse, and we can build fortifications in there and whatever very efficiently. Even if sweep in to take it again, we can just take it back. Not a big problem. Okay, so this is a sea nation in their little tiny puddle. Which is funny because I don't think they can expand out of it. Rest in peace. Okay, so the Divine Couple. We could sweep down here, but that would definitely be an overextend, I think. We want the throne. We want to take out their capital. Then again, it would deprive them of resources. The problem is it means I would then have to try and defend it. This spot we're currently in flanks a throne, making it important, so I think it's worth investing in its defense. There we go. So we're going to try and seduce that one. I don't know. Is it wise to try and take Giffer? Or should we just stay where we are for now? Then again, that throne's still empty. So the less hostile territory we need to sneak through, the best. Alright, fine. It's probably a good idea to take that. And that's it for the turn again. Unless... Do we still want the... Yeah, we still want the Preach. She's going to sneak. So we'll go to Pangaea and build more reserves once again. Get a couple of these. Get a couple of these dumb people. Some archers. Probably should be building another researcher. We'll get one of the goat men since they have a higher research score than the dryads. And we'll end turn. Okay. Enchantment completed. Going back to construction 5, which will give us more magic items. Enchantment. So we got level 2 just now. It will give most of our people better mounts, better speed in combat. That would be good, especially for the lovely couple. We can make our archers do poison. Ooh, that might be worth doing. Gift of the Serpent gives us poison resistance and personal regeneration. So, good for the caster at least. Some people have water shield, but that's going to be less useful. And enchantment 3 will get heal and big regeneration, but only on some people. But heal area of effect 1. I don't know how useful that will be. So we don't need to rush the next enchantment level, but we are getting close here. We're going to get Conjuration 3 soon, which will give us Call of the Wild, which brings a werewolf commander. Not very useful, to be honest. Conjuration 4, on the other hand, gives us some very venomous snakes, the ability to empower our nature mages. Oh, summoning the lions whose pelts we've been using. So yeah, Conjuration 4 does sound nice. And what does Construction 6 get us? Not a lot. So after this point, Construction's just about hitting those magic item levels, because we no longer benefit from the rest of it. So I think we'll do Construction, Conjuration again. Yeah, and then we'll do one more enchantment. And then we'll do a construction. That's how that will go. Proclamation from the people we've been bullying in the north. They've created a prophet. So they didn't even have a prophet. Interesting. And they've launched an attack on me. Oh boy. So they've done what I said. They're retaking that. I didn't put anyone in their defense formation. That's expected to be a loss. And naturally it was. But we said that we would easily come and swoop it back. So that was a calculated loss. Alright, this forest. The Minotaurs. This is what we about... Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't tell me we're going to morale break again. Come on, guys. These are just squishy individuals. Okay, good. They broke in fear. So we can leave this fight. We lost a lot of cannon fodder, some of the Minotaurs, some of the Satyrs. So, army's getting low in numbers now. This army is dependent on cannon fodder. Their usefulness will be running out without reinforcements. We have attacked Ingipa. So this is the lovely couple. The cannon fodder is tiny now. They have not been reinforced. I don't expect the cannon fodder to live. They kind of missed those 3 horsemen there. Minotaur's gone berserk. We sweeped into the back to kill their commander, casting some heals here and there. And that is a win. We lost one of our warriors, 2 of our cannon fodder, 1 of our cannon fodder. Yeah, fine, acceptable. But they've attacked the 3 Pine Grove, which is where the Blessed One is located. Don't tell me their god actually did move out, as I was worried. No, this just looks like some of their holy warriors, I think. Let's take a look. Muspel Giant from their capital. They have a heat aura. They are resistant to fire. They're stronger in hot terrain. Yeah, this is just their holy unit, like my White Horsemen. But they only sent 3 of them. With... what is this? A priest? Interesting. Let's see how this goes. So, army sweeping in the back to kill their isolated priest. Okay, now our Blessed One does move. So, yeah, she really didn't like the fire order from before. Oh, speaking of fire, this guy's burning. Or was burning. He's actually doing pretty well, considering he was on fire. Now their giants are surrounded. I think one of them's running away. Not very impressive. Minotaur is on fire right now. Wow, it's not really doing much to him. This is very disappointing performance from these fire giants. They're running away. Their fire doesn't really hurt. Taking a couple... Yeah, the Minotaur lived. Wow. So, their attack was a failure, which leads me to believe that outside of their god, they're not very strong. In fact, we didn't lose any of our actual army. Just a random heavy infantry. Wow, that was terrible on their part. And then we got a battle in the Forest of the Lost, which I think is the god trying to take the jungle forest place with his new undead troopers. And that single summon skeleton, as always. So just a bunch of infantry. It's a guaranteed win. The question is, how many of my dead people will still be standing? The brighter green ones are those stronger ones we just unlocked previously. So we still got a couple of them around. And that's another win. So we lost a fair few, but we can always grow more. 11 of the old ones, only 2 of the new ones died. So they are clearly superior. What's the state of the world now? 3 Pine Grove has somehow gotten an enemy dominion again, despite the fact we were preaching. That's annoying. But we can now finally cast the Grove Fortress. No, we need 4 nature. Wow, I really missed the bill on that. This has been multiple fumbles in one place, but we can still build palisades for a lot of gold. It's worth it. It's worth it. This whole plan was about having a palisades, and but it's not a vine fort. That's annoying. Oh, the goat men, they can do it, and I think we've got one in production. So what we can do is send Chrono, and he can make his way here to just summon the vine fort. That will be nice. There's still no one here. And no one has come in to stop here. So this army spread thin. We might be... I was going to say we could stealth steal this Throne of Ascension. We might be able to just push right into here. Not seeing anyone. This could be a risk, actually. I'm not sure if I want to do that. You guys stay there for now. We can send a scout. Let's not be completely stupid about this. There's no way all of these could be empty. There's just no way. So you will preach, try and get that Dominion down. We'll send one of the old goats to come over and build a fortress in a turn. Who else have we got to control here? Right, so you're here. You need to build... Well, we'll search for a magic site first, because that's free. And then we got the Minotaur army. This is a very small force that we can immediately take back. And I think we will. I think what we'll do is we'll put some defenders here. I think 30 is more than they can handle, to be honest. And then we will just swing back in, take it back. Could build a temple here, though, with... Yeah, I think we will build a cheap temple with tidies, whilst Themis will go on his own with the army to clap back. So these two will get to them. The god we were going to sweep down and destroy. So with some of that gold we got, once again, I'll put some defenders just to deter enemy improvement. And then swing south. Oh, actually there's quite a few there. Yeah, there's quite a few. How big's our army? 23 plus a god. No, I think we can handle it. I think we can handle it. We'll find out. And these guys are there. Geothea. Screw it. We'll try and seduce in the capital. We'll see how that goes. These two... Can they preach at least? Yeah, they'll preach this turn. We'll see what happens on the next turn, what the scouts find. And then in the capital, we will once again get some Holy Horse reinforcements. In fact, we can even get some reinforcements here again. So, oh, not the Minotaurs. There we go. We built some before. So archers reinforcing the archers there. The Satis haven't really done anything since we found them, which is fine by me. And that's a turn, but I think we'll leave it there. The Empire's growing. We're starting to get a consolid shape for the Empire. The thrones are within our grasp. Our Dominion is cresting so many of them. And with and these fire giants, we might be close to exterminating 2 of the enemy kingdoms. The fishes to the east have mostly been stopped by the Star Peak's choke point, so I'm not expecting much from them. And overall, it's looking like we're on the path to victory here, but when the other gods start waking up, that might change. Hopefully, favour remains on my side. But alas, we'll have to wait until next time to find out. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again. This is the Mighty Mage, signing off.